think Lex has been tremendous, and obviously she's a player that probably doesn't get a ton of credit.
Breaking news. Just 1 minute ago, Sophie Cunningham, Lexie Hull, and Caitlin Clark dropped an announcement that nobody saw coming. It's heartbreaking, it's dramatic, and it might just change women's basketball forever. The truth about their injuries, the silence from the WNBA, and the shocking statement that has left fans speechless. This is the story the league never wanted you to hear. Before we dive in, if you think the WNBA has failed these players, smash that like button right now. Let's see if we can get this video past 10,000 likes before the league even responds. And make sure to subscribe because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next.
So guys, in yesterday's game, Lexie Hull got a fairly bad
and all
hit to the
these
head.
things that the fans are feeling, the fans are speaking back. They do not appreciate it. They feel scammed, they feel lied to, and they feel used.
Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation who turned every game into a national headline. Sophie Cunningham, the fiery veteran with unmatched passion. Lexie Hull, the fearless fighter who put everything on the line for her team. These three women weren't just players. They were the faces of hope, the future, the stars who carried the WNBA on their shoulders. But the league that should have protected them betrayed them. Caitlin Clark, taken down by an injury that silenced arenas across the country. Fans prayed she'd recover quickly. Lexie Hull, her eye injury left people horrified, asking why the league's medical protocols weren't stronger.
New player is Lexie Hull. Lexie Hull got it a lot worse than Gabby Williams, by the way. Like, that is a hard hit. That's not just a normal hit. That is a hard hit. And I think in general, people have we gotta talk about these hits as what they are. Like,
Sophie Cunningham, her knee injury was so brutal, some fans believe her career may never be the same.
Sophie Cunningham was targeted. Let's be very, very clear.
Ridiculous. Flat out. And I don't know how the Indiana Fever can continue to survive with things being this way. Who would have thought this whole now you know rollout?
3 players, 3 broken bodies, and yet nothing from the WNBA. No justice, no accountability, just cold, brutal silence. Pause for a second. If you believe these players deserve answers, comment below right now. Justice for Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie. Let's flood the comments until the league has no choice but to listen. Imagine this. You give your blood, sweat, and heart to the game. You draw millions of fans. You become the reason people even watch the league. And then, when you're hurt, when you're vulnerable, when you need support most, the league looks away. That's what happened here. These women were left abandoned, and behind the scenes, their anger kept building. And then, it happened. Minutes ago, Sophie Cunningham, Lexie Hull, and Caitlin Clark came together. Not as rivals, not as just teammates, but as one united voice, and the announcement they made? Shocking, brutal, unforgettable. They called out the WNBA's silence. They exposed the reality of what it feels like to be treated as disposable, and they declared, "We will not stay silent anymore." Fans who heard it said it felt like an earthquake in women's sports. A moment that no one will ever forget. The internet exploded.
Officiating and more about hiring officials that are able to call a consistent game and protect your athletes. Pathetic. Praying for you, Sophie. Like, bro, like, Sophie, bro. I just cannot believe this, dog. Like, y'all just let Sophie get hurt like that, bro. Like damn, dog. Like, it's not easy to go day to day and continue to think maybe this is my day, maybe it's not. But she continued to come in and be the person that she is.
I don't care. Lexie Hull obviously wanted to go back in the game. She's tough as nails. You don't fuck around with that shit. She could have fractured her damn skull. I hope she got a CT scan. If she didn't get a scan immediately, I want whatever doctor okayed her to not get a scan to be fired on the spot. And I mean that. If it turns out she got a scan, she's okay. It is what it is. But if it turns out she got put back in the game, if it turns out that they've just ignored this whole thing, and they're like, oh no, she's...
What's up to them? Absolutely ignore. Oh, Lexie Hull. She was saying what's up to Lexie Hull due to them playing Unrivaled together. But ignore Sophie Cunningham sitting right there and just says what's up to Lexie and takes off. It's a little bad blood between some of the players, so it's crazy to see that the love is extended to Caitlin Clark right here, and we know DB and Caitlin, man, they can't stand.
Within minutes, hashtags like Tarn Justice for WNBA and Tarn Stand with Caitlin started trending. Fans couldn't believe the league's negligence had finally been exposed by its own stars. Sports. Analysts went wild. Stephen A. Smith said, "If the WNBA wants respect, it starts with respecting its stars, period." Even rival players started quietly backing the statement, liking posts and dropping subtle support. The league couldn't hide anymore. Think about the heartbreak here. Caitlin Clark, her rookie season meant to inspire millions, now remembered for how she was failed. Sophie Cunningham, her toughness always admired, now fighting to even get back on the court. Lexie Hull, her spirit unbroken, but her trust shattered. The announcement wasn't just about injuries, it was about dignity, respect, and the desperate plea to be treated like human beings, not just dollar signs. If you're still watching, you're part of the real movement.
And it literally like pisses me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league.
Who would be?
What?
Sabrina? No.
No, there's really good, well-known people in our league. I'm not discrediting them. Like, we have a lot of badasses in our league.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah to that. I'm all for that. But when people try to argue that she's not the face of our league,
Yeah.
or if our league would be where we're at without her, you're dumb as
Yeah.
Drop A in the comments right now to show these players you stand with them. And if you want the truth that the WNBA won't give you, make sure you subscribe. This story is only beginning. So where does this leave us? Fans are demanding answers. The league is scrambling. And these three women, they've lit a fire that cannot be put out. Will they walk away from the WNBA? Will they demand radical change? Or will this turn into the biggest player versus league showdown in history? One thing is certain. This announcement has already changed everything. And the next chapter will decide the fate of the WNBA itself. Stay tuned, because what's coming next will leave the entire sports world speechless.